Good early AM, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, I know I did an update, but I'm going to do this one. And, yeah, it sucks because you guys are going to have to wait till 222, but that's how I do things. This is going to be the overnight radio show episode, but it's going to be a doozy, and it's not time sensitive. These are going to bounce around. If it was time sensitive, I wouldn't do it like this. I mean, they can be in their own way, but I don't want to fud it up. I just released a very important update that you guys need to watch. So, for OGs and some alike, let's see. I added one that IQ is going to be happy about, AAVE. And on this overnight radio show, we're going to cover some of AAVE. We're going to go over a couple of them. This is going to be a little different overnight radio show tonight. So, we'll go through the markets real quick. We'll start up at the top, and then we'll... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do AAV first, and then we'll go through the commodities, and then I'll let you guys go. So, I appreciate you guys joining at 2:22 a.m. on the overnight radio show. I'm doing it like this because I know this will be a good time to do this. It's building a big formation, so I know I've got time, even though it's kind of coiled up. So, but in any event, you'll see this when it comes out. So, hopefully you guys watch the overnight radio show, and you guys get to see this brilliant analysis of AAVE. So, here we go. So, IQ, basically what I'm going to do is we're going to work from it from the top. You know, we're going to do it from the bottom. So, our first one we can get to is about right here. Then we're going to move it out. Because we're just trying to see, right, where, oh, that one's not good, where we can go. And this is on the daily, and then we'll break it out into the hourly after this. We got, oops, got one about there. Got some candles up there. So now we go into the 4 hour. Don't pay any attention to what we're drawing right now. We're just trying to get some points of reference right now. That is all. And I like to draw on all the wicks that I see that are close together even. Give ourselves a few. So now let's see what it's saying. So based on this. Ooh. That's just like Doge. It looks like it wants to break in the up direction. Forming a pennant flag very nicely, and it's very coiled up, IQ. So we got 3 hours and 42 minutes left in this 4 hour cycle. So that's what I'm saying. We're pretty good in a spot right here where I can release this, I can do it properly, and then you can see this, and then I know you'll be happy. You're very grateful. And you ask me, to, you know, you're always nice to me. So, and now we're going to see, guys. Oops. I'm going to build this uptrending resistance. And I like to do it perfect, guys. So, and I know you can do drawing lines and all that, but can all the drawing lines make it without, you know, you need the human error. I'm sorry. It just keeps you more intact to what you're doing, in my opinion. The less AI, the better. So now it's saying we've got support, resistance up here. So now, based on this, it's saying we're likely going to bounce in the up direction. So we'd likely bounce up here somewhere. And all these probabilities are saying, like XRP yesterday, probably somewhere over here. So is it possible we can go from 298 and make it up to, you know, 324? It is possible. It coiled up nicely. And it looks like it wants to double top. And we're in a pennant. So, you know, as long as we're in the pennant, we're bullish. We have a bullish potential. And this is a topping reversal, but it's not ready yet. And on topping reversals, you often see this, which means this pattern's incomplete. So, who knows what's going to happen, but on a probability base, out of 10 out of 10, this would be a 6.5 out of 10 that it's going to break up. So a 6.5 out of 10. And I've had people ask me what I would do for a trading alerts, and that's probably what it would be like if people ever paid me to do it, which I've already declined it many, many times. But that's the way I would do it. It would be something like this, but I would rather do it free, guys. Come on. And then you guys can join Tom's Army and do what you got to do. But this is better. I don't want anybody paying for trading alerts. That's why you'll never see me offer paid trading alerts. Unless you bend me over a barrel, I'm not doing it. This is how everybody needs to learn. Because I can send you it. So what's the odds that this is going to go up? Oh, 6.5. Okay, good enough for me. And then you make your decision based on that. Instead of looking at all the factors I just did for you for A, B, I'm going to title this, guys, on the overnight radio show, revealing the secrets of the trading game. Because I'm showing you right now for free what everybody uses. As I've shown you in the past. I don't ever use the Fibonacci. I am the Fibonacci. I don't use the simple moving averages. On the bottom, I have the SMA 21 closed to show you relevant to the volume, the price volume trend, you know, how it's bouncing off of each other. I show you the volume above it, and then we can see the, you know, the average volume, price volume trend. You can even call it the predictive volume trend, but it's the price volume trend. So I use that so I can see what kind of volume's coming in on average. So we had 373, 35, 35. So, you know, we were up at the top at 339, and then coming down to the bottom, we don't really pick up on much volume to signify that we're going to come crashing through. It's building a very big pennant flag in AAV, and if it breaks up, you know, the projected moves just into that where I circled that up there roughly. But it also, guys, you know, the top of this zone is well up there. We're at the bottom of this, just like with Doge. So this is going to be very interesting. I want to do an in-depth on that one. And now let's go through our, so the Dow Jones was down 127 to 34,930. The U.S. dollar currency index is down 0.12% to 92.158 in the early going. Crude oil is up 0.39%, and it's recovered a lot to 72.32. It was all the way down to $66 a barrel just about 2 weeks ago. Gold's up 0.46%. It's rebounding nicely up to 18.14. It looks like what we're in right now. It coiled up for a long time, and it looks like it could be coming up to a cup. On a longer scale, it looks like if it wants to break out, I hope it does, because you know me, I'm heavily involved in the commodities market. So, but it looks like, you know, do we have to come down to the bottom of the pattern where I drew the shit zone, if you want to call it whatever you want to call it. But that's the shit storm, guys. That's just the shit. If you get caught up in the shit storm, you come all the way down to there. If not, you can break up. And there's a lot of potential here, guys. But it might have to retrace. It just is what it is. It looks like a mini head and shoulders, and there's no problem with that. So, and then we'll come out of it strong. This could just be a mini pump up. So we'll see how it looks in the morning. But right now, gold's looking very strong to start the early morning hours. Platinum's up 0.77% to 1,073.19. Silver's up 23 cents to 25.19 per ounce. Copper is up, what is that, 0.42% to $4.48 a pound. United States tether in comparison to the United States dollar, is up 0.43% to 32.74. Gold, Barrick Gold, is up 1.67% to 21.34. Hecla Mining is up 2.17% to $6.59. Kinross Gold is up 1.95% to $6.27. Fortuna Silver Mines had a good day, up 5.38% to $4.70. Yamana Gold was up 3.15% to $4.26. B2 Gold was up 2.25% to $4.09. These could all have a good morning tomorrow. I'm rooting for gold to be up a little bit tomorrow when I wake up. GPL is up 3.96% to 62 cents and recovering very nicely. AU's up 2.44% to 42 cents. CMRCF got hammered, down 4.55% to 16.75. Fuel cells up 3.31%. That's our hydrogen battery company, and it's at $6.55. I'd probably lay off this until we have our stock market crash. IDEX is up 2.93% to $2.46, and that's our EV company, electric vehicles. They're up and coming. I've been watching them since they're at 88 cents and been in it for most of the time until now. iBio is up 4.84% to $1.30, and that's our biopharmaceuticals company. And then Total, which is our total market cap of the crypto markets, is down almost 1% right now in the early morning hours. And it gets us to 1.64 trillion on the market cap. So this is what we were looking at. We broke down this exclusively. And, you know, we're hitting a third point up here at the top of resistance. Or this could be a fourth. It might make a fourth point here. You know, and that's what I'm saying. This is Stratus. What the fuck? I don't want Stratus. You guys know what Stratus is doing. But Total. I was going to say, I know I put more up here, but we went through this whole thing and covered this. So, the most likely scenario, we're riding up. But it could be coming down in the short term because it looks like it's already finished off this pattern, unless we're breaking up again. But we picked up in volume, though. That's the good thing. Look at the volume. Like we have... not the volume, no, yeah, we picked up a lot in volume, so. Sorry, I read it 1.3 trillion, like, holy shit, and then I was like, okay, yeah, we picked up in volume. So we've still got a nice increase in volume. So we'll see how this plays out. So, guys, thank you for joining the overnight radio show and tuning in. 2:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. I'm going to mix it up on what I'm doing on the overnight radio show, try to keep it fresh. So tonight, we needed to cover the crypto markets. I hope you had a good night. Have a good time. And guys, be safe on the way to work. If you guys are going to bed, have a good night. Get some sleep and sleep well. To each and every one of you, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to join Tom's Army, send a donation or donate XRP. It's all in the description. Stay true. Stay blessed.